Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Metal video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the latest Ultra Banners to come to the Legends Anniversary. There are quite a few Ultra Banners here that are pretty interesting. So we have the Ultra Goku Black, Ultra Super, or I guess Kaioken, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan banner, and then we also have the Broly Ultra banner. So yeah, gotta be honest, all in all, you shouldn't be summoning on these Ultra banners unless you're someone that spends on currency, which is fine. If you're someone who spends, you're willing to have a little bit more currency, maybe you like one of these banners or the Ultras, I mean, then you can go for it. But traditionally there is lost value in these banners, mainly due to the fact that there's another Ultra coming up for part 3, more than likely, and obviously, the question is then, should you have summoned on a banner that has identical rates? Now, to cut a long story short, Goku Black looks pretty solid. He's still a decent unit, great special damage and Ultra card damage, but nothing too wild, and definitely has fallen off. Future Saga also didn't get any primary buffs, although Powerful Opponent did, but there was no green specific Powerful Opponent buff. So I would shelve Goku Black right now, and his banner in general isn't something to go really deep in on. The next one is Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. This one, again, pretty solid unit. Obviously a range type character, fits well on the USS team, fits well with Ultra Yellow, Ultra Instinct Goku, which is also nice because the double ranged buff damage. But ultimately, again, a unit that hasn't necessarily aged so well. In fact, I think there was a brief period where he was really good and then he just kind of immediately fell off. Doesn't really have a special gimmick that makes him super duper like consistently relevant. Not like some units, you have a revive or ration nullification or something. This Goku doesn't have that, so he's a good unit, but I'd say he's alright, not necessarily worth something for. And then also you have his banner, which is full of interesting characters, but again, probably the weakest banner out of the 3, or joint weakest banner out of the 3. And then finally we have Broly. Now Broly actually unironically has a pretty strong banner. Purple Legends Limited Revive Han. Obviously he has no Zenkai, so that's potential for him to get a Zenkai. Then we also have Kid Buu, who just got his Zenkai and looks pretty good. Corrupted Zamasu got his Zenkai and looks pretty good. So immediately the banner looks a bit better. Broly himself though, probably the worst out of the 3. Powerful Opponent got some pretty big buffs, but there's already a purple Powerful Opponent Ultra, and that Ultra pretty much does everything Broly does, but better. So if you didn't summon for Frieza, there's no real reason to summon for Broly. It's just that Broly doesn't necessarily fulfill that Powerful Opponent purple slot any better than the Frieza Ultra does, and so I just don't see a reason summoning for him if you're specifically trying to strengthen that slot on your team. I will say his banner is decent, so if you are missing Broly and you're also missing the other 2, or you want to get them Zenkai'd, and like I said, you're willing to spend money, then go for it, I guess. But personally speaking, like most of the Ultra banners, if you're free to play, they're a hard skip. If you are someone who buys currency, they are somewhat viable, but only to the point that you can afford, and only to the point that you don't have the specific Ultra, because that's your main reason for summoning. But right now I'd say just don't summon on any of them.